Hey, this is Notser, and this is the Tier 8 Japanese cruiser, Mogami. It has 15 main guns, 8 secondary guns, 50 AA guns, 16 torpedoes, a top speed of 34.5 knots, total health 39,100. For my modules, reduce crit chance on main battery, increase main battery accuracy, reduce flood and fire chance, faster rudder shift. And for my commander, situation awareness, basic survivability, basic firing training, faster turret traverse, and lower cooldown on damage control. We are on the map Land of Fire. Another Land of Fire. I mean, in ranked play, there's really only Land of Fire and North. That's it. There's nothing else we get. I'm not complaining, considering the other things that we could get. We could get Zone. Ugh. Or another map that is not as balanced, I would say. So, you know, it's whatever. Just understand that most of my, if not all, of my ranked play videos will be on Land of Fire or North. And I'm completely fine with that. I hope you're fine with that too. So, Friendly Mayhan, Friendly Fubuki, myself are trying to capture A. I don't have advanced firing training, remember, on this particular build, but I would recommend it. I, at this point, did not have my best captain, my ace captain for my Japanese line. I have since switched so I could get advanced firing training. The concealment skill, I loaded the concealment module on the ship, and I'm fully decked out in superpower to face the enemy. So as far as this game, we're, passively engaging targets at range. A lot of enemies are firing on our position, and Admiral Hipper has better range than anyone, especially since I don't have advanced firing training in this game, so I need to be careful of him. Yep, here comes Admiral Fire. I believe the Colorado has already fired on our position. I don't believe the Nagato. Yep, here comes the Nagato. Nagato's firing. So, get to a neutral stance. Very harsh angle, avoid incoming rounds. Yeah, we're good, we're good. He predicted incorrectly. The Colorado fires. He lands a 4K damaging shot. Everything else doesn't even come close, right? That one dirty 4K. Enemy Miyoko, he's dropped to 66% of his life, and he's outside of our range, so we need to kind of move into range. So I'm going to try and head. I'm going to go for that kind of gap in the two islands that are in front of me, and I would like to take down one of the destroyers that I believe is headed south and going to try and harass my team. I, at this point, felt like take out the destroyers, Notser, then worry about other ships. While the destroyers are invisible, it's okay to fire on, say, this enemy Miyoko. And I'm completely fine firing on the Christmas-wrapped Miyoko. I don't know if everyone has this, but the North American server was patched the day of this video, so yesterday for when you're actually viewing it, and this is a ridiculous camo, okay? It's a holiday camo, okay? I know they say that, so it's, all-inclusive or whatever, but it kind of looks like an ugly sweater, or, just ridiculous wrap. And here is the Mayhan. The Mayhan is showing the side. He's very close, so this should be very easy for the Mogami. And the Mogami takes off 7K with one salvo. He adjusts to move away, so we adjust the elevation to compensate. And yes, the Mayhan is taken out. Very little sustained damage to the team. He might have gotten torpedoes out. Oh, the Mogami. Please live. Yes, okay. So the Miyoko fires, but, it's whatever. This is the normal Miyoko. The ugly sweater Miyoko is over by their point. And just like the Halloween camo, it gives you 4% accuracy reduction on incoming enemy rounds and 100% XP earned for the match, which is completely useless for me in the Mogami since I'm past this. But for someone who is looking for that, they can spend 30 doubloons and have a camo for a game. I just can't justify the cost of those camos most of the time. My biggest limiting is credits, and I've been spamming the Atago too, just for that reason. The Atago is very strong in these ranked battles also. So this Byoko has no idea that I'm in the area. Situation awareness is not going off. We're going to try and destroy this guy, and he's completely visible. He's not even looking our way, right? We fire everything, and our lead is not as good as it could be. And we follow up with the back guns that are now in position, and their lead is much better. Front guns, yeah, much better. But still not that kind of damage we want. Can we finish him before he can run away and hide again? Enemy Benson shows up. Thankfully we kill the Myoko. Benson sends out his torpedoes. We slow down to allow the torpedoes to pass harmlessly in front. We focus with the guns that are available. Unfortunately we lose one of our guns to either the Benson or the Myoko. So the guns in the front, we only have 2 sets, but we're able to do 2.5k to the Benson. The back guns don't have line of sight to engage the Benson, so we kind of need to just pass the island in order to completely destroy him. Now, the Benson sent out 1 set of torpedoes. I have not seen the other set be sent out. I don't know if he's sent them out previously, but you need to be careful. Count the enemy torpedo systems. At the very least, understand when they have 2 or 3 or whatever. The Benson has 2, I believe. I need to pick it up, especially since the Benson's very strong for ranked play. And we fire a lot. We're able to completely destroy a turret. He tries to hide in the smoke, but hey, I have plenty of friendlies that can sandwich him and kill him, right? Yeah, there's a friendly Fubuki right there. He's going to just come towards the Benson, and he's going to kill him, right? I also have a friendly destroyer that can head towards the smoke, spot him, and allow me to kill the Benson. Yeah. These are not things that they end up doing. And I'm very annoyed that they do not treat these destroyers as threatening as they actually are. The Fubuki is right on top of this Benson, and he should have focused 100% on this guy. But so far, the Fubuki is completely shocked that there's a destroyer in the area. He sustains a lot of fire, and he does none, and he's headed straight for the Benson. So I'm just feeling like this is the classic Japanese destroyer versus American destroyer. The Japanese destroyer is going to focus too much on sending out torpedoes, and the American destroyer will kill the Japanese destroyer. We're able to fire one last time. We get a little bit of damage, but we are headed towards the enemy whether we wanted to or not. And they are done killing everyone else. They can come straight for us. Of course, the US destroyer completely destroys the Fubuki. The 2 friendlies in the northwest side of A are doing whatever. They're not taking out the correct targets, but we take out the Admiral. That is a correct target for us to take out. And this is part of the frustration of ranked game. You would expect random to ignore destroyers, but in ranked play, destroyers command respect. They are very strong. You need to take them out immediately. I don't know how you could just ignore a ship that is that strong. Destroyers are immediately my primary target whenever they show up at a reasonable range. Even when they don't show up at a reasonable range in a cruiser, in another destroyer, you need to take that out. It's way too much of a threat, and they don't even move towards A. So it looks like I have to go towards A, capture it, and destroy the enemy destroyer. At least the friendly destroyer went to capture B, even though I believe the better play was to harass the enemy destroyer, force him to really put himself in a position where he was going to die. So as we're headed towards A, we are spotted, we've held our fire, so that tells me the destroyer is within the detectability of the ship, which at the time was around 10 kilometers. Now I'm pinging out, I'm like, what are you guys doing? They should have immediately turned around and headed for A when they saw the destroyer on the map. Now we have 3 ships headed for 1 point, and I feel like I'm leaving my friendly out to dry, and it's not fair to him, but we need to retake A. We need to put pressure on the enemy to make a move, and that's really the advantage of having control over the map. Now, in an attempt to help the Mayhan, I see the enemy Miyoko, and this Miyoko is the ugly camouflage Miyoko. So we're going to get in range, and then we're going to fire on the enemy as we are able to. And we have the island that's somewhat in the way, so I don't get to lead as much as I would like, but I will get a little bit of damage. And we're doing okay. For some reason he disappears, so I assume the Mayhan is hiding in smoke until he's revealed, and when he's revealed, then we engage again. And that destroyer, yeah, that destroyer is trying to go pincer off and take out the Mayhan. Shocking, right? This destroyer that should be eliminated is going to help kill the friendly Mayhan, and I don't have line of sight. There's an island in the way. He's kind of slowed down. Friendlies have line of sight, and at this point I'm like, screw it, I'm not going for A. You guys do it. You guys are doing everything I'm doing. I don't need 3 people doing the same thing. So I'm going to try and head off towards the enemies. I'm going to keep the Miyoko 100% in my sights. I am not letting up. Enemy Benson or the enemy Miyoko send out torpedoes. The Benson's visible now. 100% effort on the Benson. We lead the target, elevate the gun slightly, and we fire. The dispersion looks good. Are we going to kill him? No. Just barely miss the chance to kill him. We follow up with our back guns, and the back guns take out the enemy Benson. The friendly destroyer is nearly dead. We continue firing on the enemy Miyoko. The enemy Miyoko looks like he's going to go right into a destroyer torpedo, and we take 3K off just as he slams into the friendly destroyer torpedo. Now there's only 1 ship left, and we're going to try and manipulate this. We're going to hide behind the island. He doesn't have line of sight, but we can engage him. It's not very fun for him, but it certainly is fun for me. And yeah, it's a ranked game. We're basically going to win this game. I can't see how 3 of us are going to die to a Colorado. For a long time there, the team tried to lose the game, but we were able to overcome it to a degree and lock it up. Now, are we going to get the Colorado? Okay, we earn high caliber, nice. We don't have access to all guns. The island is kind of clipping the front guns. And we're just doing solid damage to this Colorado. And are we going to get the kill? Is it enough? No, it's not. Friendly takes the kill. Okay, well, the Colorado's dead. So another interesting thing about this game, this was the game where we earned rank 5, and now we're playing with the big ships. Oh man, we get the 3-star red flag, and everyone is really good in rank 5 on. I definitely have to work very hard for those wins. So, 4 kills, high caliber, devastating strike, 400,000 credits, 2,377 base XP. Just look at our team. We even had someone that friendly killed. Over 80,000 points of damage. The real story was how hard this game was made. From poor decision making across the board, guys. Come on. Take out destroyers, take out targets of opportunity, and play the objective. Don't go too far away, and don't overextend. I hope you enjoyed seeing this game. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.